Good evening. Our top story, Afzal Guru, convicted for the parliament attack of December 2001, was hanged at 8 a.m. this morning in Delhi's Tihar Jail. A resident of Sopore in North Kashmir, 43-year-old Guru, who was sentenced to death by a special court in 2002, was buried inside the jail premises. 5 days ago, President Pranab Mukherjee rejected his mercy petition. Afzal Guru had been found guilty of conspiring and sheltering the terrorists who attacked parliament, in which 9 people were killed. Fearing a backlash, curfew has been imposed in large parts of the Kashmir Valley today. Internet and cable TV services are also down. Earlier, the Minister of State for Home, RPN Singh, told NDTV that all legal procedures had been followed.
Joining us now is the Minister of State for Home, RPN Singh. RPN Singh, if you can share with us the details, some of which have been expressed and articulated by the Home Secretary, on when the government actually decided to move on this decision. We are told that the Home Ministry first forwarded its recommendation on the 21st of last month.
Yes, Mr. Shinde in his press conference has said that he moved the file on the 21st. The President returned the file on the 3rd of February, rejecting the mercy plea. The Home Minister passed on the file, signed the file on the 4th, and the date was fixed for hanging on the 8th, Barkha.
There are some, like the BJP, who are saying that this is a decision that should have been taken much earlier. The government is showing such swiftness, first Ajmal Kasab and now Afzal Guru in the last few months. Then why was this case hanging for 8 years?
Well, Barkha, today is not a day of, it is not a day for politics. It is a day for calm and restraint. And I think today is a day we should not be talking about politics. It is something that this government is committed to fight against terrorism and terror. After Kasab, it was after Kasab and Afzal Guru, both attacked the Indian state. Both were given all the legal and constitutional recourse that was available to any citizen of this country, including Kasab, who was not even a citizen of this country. Being a democracy, they took all the recourse that was available as far as Afzal Guru was concerned. And after both the judiciary as well as the constitutional highest authority stood on the hanging of Afzal Guru, the government went forward and enacted the punishment.
There has been some confusion also, Mr. RPN Singh, over whether the family of Afzal Guru was informed. The Home Secretary says a speed post missive was sent to the family. Afzal Guru's family continues to say that they only got to know about the execution from the media.
No, the Home Minister has said the jail authorities, there is a procedure of how the family is informed. The families were informed and all legal recourse that was available to Afzal Guru was passed on, and I think my Home Secretary has already made a statement regarding that the family was in the know.
Now, you've heard the apprehensions expressed by Omar Abdullah in a guarded press conference. The opposition in the state is already protesting. We have seen in other states, for example, Punjab, politicians objecting to the Bhullar execution case. In Tamil Nadu, in the Rajiv Gandhi assassination, the Assembly passed a unanimous resolution. Do you believe that politicians have the legitimate right to raise questions about law and order consequences once a court, and in this case the Supreme Court, has taken a decision?
I think be it politicians or be it any citizen of this country, Barkha, has to follow the Constitution. If the Supreme Court passes a judgment, everybody has to follow that judgment. We can have our own personal views, but in a democracy, the judiciary has a very strong place in the democracy, and if Supreme Court has taken a decision, the political parties can have their personal views, but everybody has to finally follow the Constitution.
One last question. There is obviously an apprehension about the impact on the ground, but it seems a bit extreme to have curfew imposed in 10 districts. Omar Abdullah did clarify that the reports of the army being called in are incorrect, so we have corrected that. But our correspondents there saying that cable TV services are down in some areas internet services are down. This is not really the kind of news that you can keep hidden. So why are these restrictions being put in place?
I think the Jammu and Kashmir government will take appropriate measures in the state. They are on the ground and they know what positions to take. But I would like to appeal to the media to be very, to caution the media to whatever they report, to double check it before they report it. And as far as any steps that have been taken by the Jammu and Kashmir government is more in a precautionary manner and not as if some untoward incident is going to happen.